45-yard line, I don't want to kick it with you. No photos, I'm focused on the bigger picture. Tell me when you back in town, I get dinner with you. Never used to get up in the kitchen, now I'm cooking with the gas. Yeah, I'm heating up. 45.
All right, episode 2 is on the way. First show felt like went pretty good.
Yes, sir. Glad to be back.
We changed up the view. We thought about some things, and we wanted Rig to be at the table with us.
I didn't.
He didn't, yeah. Logistically, I think it works out.
Well, actually, none of us in the room wanted him with us, but
yeah, I didn't either.
There was outside sources that were suggesting that we should all be at the table together.
Right.
Anyways, I want to kick off the show talking about some news that broke today and as well as yesterday. Yesterday, a trade happened in the NBA.
Ooh.
Clippers trade Patrick Beverley, Rajon Rondo, and Daniel Oturu. Shout out Golden Gophers.
Hey, yes, Oturu.
For Eric Bledsoe. So what are you guys' thoughts, takes on that?
Gross.
Yeah, borderline disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Who do you guys think won the trade or benefited the most?
Not the Clippers.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Not big on Bledsoe. I mean, he's solid.
He is solid.
But you're giving up two solid guards that can lock down on defense. And Rondo's IQ is just can't replace it.
I love that.
Yeah, like I understand what they're going with. Obviously, they're looking for more scoring from the point guard position. But is he a big upgrade? Is it worth getting rid of the depth of 2 good veteran point guards, as well as a young prospect that you spent a first-round pick on? I'm not sure. Like, if that's...
No, and especially down the stretch.
Oturu was a first-round pick?
I'm pretty sure.
Who?
Maybe you want to fact-check me on that.
Who did you say?
Oturu. I think he was in the first round. Like,
I think so.
I'm pretty sure.
Did Oturu go that high?
Okay.
Yeah,
That
dude.
boy actually balls?
I don't think so.
Yes, he is
But I
draft
mean,
position.
Bledsoe is still a vet. So you're trading out 2 vets for 1 vet.
Yeah,
kind of like you said, you're not really upgrading anywhere. I get the idea. Maybe they're trying to clear cap space, but my thing is like Rajon Rondo. He's kind of like for me and Tim Tebow. Like he's just going to be a player's coach. Like Tebow's going to get signed to a vet minimum. Like Rondo is there. It's just a good locker room guy that can coach and be there for the players. Like I think you're losing a lot more leadership wise, and locker room wise than anything.
I wonder if this was like more of a big name move. Not necessarily skill talking, but
clout thing.
Yeah, almost like a clout thing. Like, there's this LA battle. They see the Lakers get Westbrook, and they're like, well, I want somebody now.
Yep.
Like, it was almost desperate to me,
It is desperate.
And Rajon Rondo and Patrick Beverley, one of them are probably not gonna stay. So like I wonder like what next team that they could potentially go to. Like they're probably either gonna get one of them's gonna get bought out or traded again. So
I just want to stay on the
Bryce,
side.
if you put it like that, it's just sad.
Yeah,
it makes me sad for the Clippers.
It is, and honestly, I'm tired of Rondo, getting bounced around the league. He's
the league's whore.
Yeah, it's a sad way to put it, I guess, but I don't know. A guy like him, what he's done in his career, I hate seeing that.
Hey, Pat Beverly is low-key cheeks now.
I think
he got rolled. He looked like a little boy.
I've never been a fan.
I thought he was clamping people down. I always thought Pat Beverly was nuts, but like
dude,
actually seeing him play in the playoffs, garbage.
My boy Luka made it simple. You're too fucking small.
Was it Chris Paul who he pushed like that? Like when he was
at the end of the series.
Yeah, that's. By the way, Oturu was round 2, pick 33.
Oh, okay, so
Fire.
almost
Same
first
shit.
round.
Same
Okay.
shit.
Yeah, pretty much a first rounder.
We're gonna count it just because it's Minnesota and we don't get a lot of cool.
Oh, you said 33, second round, 33 overall.
Yeah, so like three picks
okay,
out.
The first pick in the second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so some other things going on. So we're talking about vaccination rates over in the NFL.
Shout out Atlanta.
So the first team,
Shout out ATL.
the Falcons, is the first team to be 100% vaccinated. So they're still not going to probably make the playoffs.
Yeah.
To be real though.
but their wins, based off like odds, would probably be on the higher end of things. So like you could see them reaching their peak more than reaching their bottom. So like at 8 wins is more like a more likely scenario now than it would be if they weren't as vaccinated.
This is a classic A for effort.
Yeah, it is.
They're doing everything that they can.
Yep.
Sweet.
Pulling all the
Yeah,
strings
it's like
on
it's not going to make a difference. For the
Julio's
Falcons.
like, that's cute.
I know. They're just going to get absolutely rolled. It's okay, though.
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
Talking about the playoffs.
Playoffs?
Yeah, I forgot. There was some interesting things. I think Cordero Patterson right now is their backup running back, which I like Cordero.
He's shifty. I like CPAT.
But it's just an interesting dynamic, and then
doesn't know how to run a route, though.
Who's the starter?
Sad.
Mike
That's
Davis?
and then
That's why you put him at RB.
a very interesting thing about the Atlanta Falcons too is the right tackle, or I believe is Willie Beavers. And Willie Beavers was drafted by the Minnesota Vikings in the 4th round, and he's one of the first 4th rounders I've ever seen get cut before the NFL season started.
Sad. Beavers.
And he is right now their starting tackle, I believe, on the depth chart. So
It doesn't
Good
matter. We
luck.
have Samia.
well, no, what I'm saying is like good luck Atlanta if you're starting
Oh, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
that's, yeah.
like Matt Ryan, you lost Julio, you got Willie Beavers protecting you. But anyways, congrats on the 100% vaccination rate.
I'll clap for that. I like that.
That's a win, probably one of the few that you'll get this year.
Oh.
So going back to the NBA. So Celtics give Marcus Smart a $77 million contract over 4 years.
Sheesh.
Fire.
So what do you guys think about that? Do you guys think he's deserving of that contract?
Gets it done on both sides. I like Marcus Smart. He's a go-getter.
I like Marcus Smart a lot, too. I think he adds a lot to that Celtics team. And the only reason they didn't go crazy this year is because they didn't have M. Smart in the lineup consistently. True or false? Over under 10 more wins that they would have if he was playing consistently.
You think so?
No, what do you think? I'm
Oh.
Can
Is
one
he a
man make that
10
much of a
wins? How
difference?
many wins did they get? Do you know?
I don't know. Probably like
Look it up real quick. Let's make this quick.
Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna look this up.
40.
I'm not gonna do Siri shit. That shit never works.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I don't know, dude.
They're going to their phones.
Hold on.
Don't look now.
Don't look.
We're struggling. Hang in there, No Cap Sports fans. It's getting awkward. Who will find it first?
Come on.
Let's go.
I'm looking.
Let's go.
This was not in our notes.
Yeah, I'm looking at a different stat.
Yes. Okay.
Boston Celtics. How many wins?
They were 36 and 36.
Wow.
I was.
Ooh.
I'm more confident now. I'll take the over, I guess.
Okay. So you think one player can affect the team that much?
I do.
like that.
I mean,
The Celtics were plagued with injuries this year, though.
yeah.
Right.
And they seem to always have issues at point guard. It's like everyone goes there
You
to
got
die.
Kemba. You got Tatum. You got Smart.
Tatum's going to lead them boys eventually, though.
Yeah, he will.
They're going to get it done.
He'll go to bigger market. Even though the Celtics already is pretty big market.
Yeah, the Celtics have tried
They're
so
one of the
many
top
different
markets.
things.
Yeah, they have.
They have tried so many
They've given
different,
a lot of different looks.
like Kyrie, Kimba. They're just like, what the hell
Kyrie
is the
just
missing
didn't
piece? And
I just don't like Kyrie Irving.
honestly, I think that they could just use a defensive big.
Listen. Who leaves LeBron James? Grow up.
Grow up.
Grow up. Come
Seriously,
on.
you know
Come on,
what?
Kyrie.
One thing about Kyrie that I
Coulda
don't
had
get.
coulda had a ring.
One thing about Kyrie I don't get is that he's always placed in the same like category as like a Steph Curry.
Right.
Like they'll have like a post like, "Oh, what do you think would win? LeBron and Kyrie versus Steph and KD." I'm like, oh no, not that situation. Like Jordan and Jordan and Curry.
Right.
Jordan and Curry versus LeBron and Kyrie. I'm like, how the fuck is that even a fair?
It's only been a
Yeah.
thing because of what he did in Cleveland, 5 years ago now? Nobody cares anymore.
No.
Nobody cares. What have you done since?
Right.
Dude, I don't know, bro.
Nothing.
As much as Kyrie is a
Zilch.
nut job off the court,
Dude's
on the
fucking weird.
court, he is, in my opinion, probably the best ball handler ever to play, and one of the best finishers ever.
Hey, y'all keep it talking. Like keep going.
Say that again. I didn't quite hear you, Kai.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he is. Kyrie, man, again, absolute nut job off the court, but when it comes to his ball handling as well as his finishing, like his layup package on 2K is undefeated.
What?
Like, dude, one of the best finishers at the rim in the entire NBA, maybe even all time. Again, he's an absolute nut job off the court, but the guy can hoop.
Oh, it's Percy.
Yeah.
We're having a slight disturbance here in the studio, folks. Sorry to get all concerned on you here, but
Sorry, folks.
Slight delay. We just had to listen for a second. I didn't know what that was.
Fucking Pug
Is Pug Percy Gord? You can actually follow him. Jam the follow button on Instagram. Percy Gord. I don't know what his name is. You're back. What's
Fuck
Percy's
that dog.
name on Insta? Do you have an Insta or is it a TikTok for him?
For
We're trying to plug Percy real quick because we were saying that
all sorts of surprises today on
Exactly,
No Cap
folks.
Sports. This
We
is
love it.
interesting.
We love it.
It's a TikTok at Percy
Yeah.
Gord.
Okay, yeah, Percy Gord.
So yeah, if you're bored with your life and have nothing to do, go follow the dog.
He's got a little bit of clout though.
Can we go to the next
That boy.
topic? I don't care. I don't care for Percy or Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, Kyrie. Come on.
All right.
The show must go on.
Okay, you need a quick thing though. You need a 3-ball. You can pick any player ever. You need a 3-ball with 3 seconds left. You're down 2. Who are you going to? I say Steph Curry. No, I'm done.
Dame.
Dame. Okay, it's Dame time.
Game time, huh?
That's who I'd pick.
Well, shot's gonna go up. Bosch is gonna get the rebound. Kick out to Allen. 3. Bang! Yes, sir.
Bang from downtown.
Ah, I love
Kai,
it.
who do you got?
Andre Iguodala.
Right. All right, so let's get to the next
Okay.
topic.
That was a great question.
All right, so Justin Jefferson.
Andre Iguodala.
Kai, please. Don't get muted, buddy.
They're nice again.
Justin Jefferson wants the gritty on Madden. And I don't understand how they have not put the gritty on Madden. Was that not one of the most viral things from last year?
You're going to have to get Kai on this one.
Yeah.
Kai, let's hear it right now.
Kai, actually, do you want to watch the video of the gritty being displayed around the NFL?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Wait, okay.
Gotta support our boy Jefferson.
Jets, man.
I feel like Madden just doesn't think
Dude,
before they do stuff.
disrespect, bro.
No, I don't.
I feel like it's like a copy and paste, and
I think
this
the
is
guys
all
do it on
right.
purpose too. They want a little controversy, get conversation going.
No,
and then
no, they want to
Here's
piss.
what
And
They want to
Kai,
piss
you,
me
You
off.
can see it.
It works.
Yep.
It does
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into it. So, a lot of Minnesota fans are gonna obviously know about Justin Jefferson doing the gritty. It's a dance that's famous in Louisiana, I believe. And he's the one that kind of made it pop when he came to the NFL after this. So the thing that's cool about this video is that it kind of shows the impact that the gritty had overall in the NFL. So like it wasn't just the guy who had fun. And like that's why it's like, we're gonna get on you later, Madden, with the running back. It wasn't that. Obviously, he played at LSU as well.
Hey,
A little gritty. And we don't gotta watch like the full vid, but like just to get a good idea.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Like the Jaguars are hitting the gritty.
look at all those fans.
There's third touchdown
That's Houston.
of the
Never
season.
mind.
What a try by mid-
Their turn's up.
Tyreek Hill. Yes, sir.
Not faster than Usain Bolt.
Not
Find anyone, and his pass is going to be in the
Agreed.
end zone, caught for the touch.
Alright, I guess I'll pull Kai back on
the
screen.
gritty.
But yeah, so what do you guys think about and Justin Jefferson said he's not gonna stop hitting the gritty until EA puts it in the game. So why the hell is it not in the game?
Just put it in the game.
There hasn't been a Minneapolis Miracle where they've done the gritty.
I'm pretty
So-
sure
Minneapolis Miracle stand up attendee.
I'm pretty sure Fortnite has the gritty.
Yeah, I don't care.
They probably do, man. They got. all
But
that
I'm just
shit.
saying, like you know, it's a sport culture thing.
I would say for how much Madden is fucking up with ratings, you can at least throw a dance in there. Come on, why not? Have some fun. You're already having fun.
Do you know what dances they do have? Is it just the basic like whipping Nene still, or like what do
No.
they got going?
It's a whole catalog. Bro.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking.
Oh, God.
I haven't been on there in a long time, but the last time I was on there is like so many dances.
Oh my God.
So what's the reasoning? Is it like, I'm gonna sound like a Karen. Is it gang related? Like, what's going on?
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
All right.
Next
I don't know
up.
why they
And
would
then-
put it
That
in there.
was
I mean,
brutal.
And then Justin Jefferson just said this as well. Jefferson wants to face Jalen Ramsey. He has that game circled. So who are you guys taking in a matchup? Justin Jefferson 1v1 against Jalen Ramsey.
I mean, it's a great matchup, but I'm gonna have to just take our boy Jets.
Right now, I'm taking.
You're gonna take.
You know my answer.
You're gonna take Ramsey.
Yeah, I have to take Ramsey. He's got the 99. Yeah. I like Jefferson. This is not a, you know. It's not a you're not good.
What
but-
like?
So you agree with the Madden rating of 99?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I can't remember who was on the list, but I agreed with I think all of them except for one. I know it wasn't Ramsey.
Oh,
I like
so
Ramsey.
you don't agree with Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Donald,
I said
or
one.
I'm
I
naming-
can't
I'm
remember.
naming
Yeah, he's
them.
naming
Right.
99.
Okay. You know the list. Keep going. Keep
Go,
going.
go.
Keep going. I might be wrong.
Patrick Mahomes,
Agreed.
Travis Kelce,
Yeah.
Aaron Donald,
Oh, absolutely.
um,
Oh, maybe I was mad that
Jalen
I think
Ramsey,
they
and
eat, I think
Devontae
they eat
Adams.
Donald's
I-
team a little bit too much.
I think I was just mad that Nelson wasn't on there. That was my one guy I was thinking
Yeah.
of.
Nelson Aguilar.
Quentin Nelson. Grow up.
Yeah.
I would say this. I believe Jalen Ramsey is probably the best cornerback in the NFL, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's at 99 level, like per se. But anyways,
I'm not saying he's gonna get like 2-3 touchdowns and have like 140 yards, but I think he can go off for at least 80 and get a tutty in there.
I
that's
guarantee
a
you that Jefferson has a positive game. He does not get shut down.
Guaranteed.
by
Right.
Jalen Ramsey.
That's a guarantee. Stamp.
You guys could mark
Lockdown, we
that.
consider what 40 yards.
But
a
here's
rush?
the thing. No one does anything to Ramsey. It works both ways. Who's done that boy dirty? Name him. Name him.
There's that.
Golden Tate.
He's never lost.
Every
LeVar Ball never lost.
Lamar Ball.
every corner. The thing about the NFL though, corners are at a disadvantage. So it's like
Oh God, yes.
it
That's
is.
what the
It
rule
is what
changes
it
over
is.
the
Like
years.
every corner gets beat. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. I like Ramsey. That's all I'm saying.
and just because
Well,
we're on
you ride his
Jefferson.
tip,
And
so.
just because we're on
Absolutely.
Jefferson's nuts still, there's just one more thing that I want to talk about. Just because the NFL 100 list, and we're gonna talk about this a little bit more. But on the top 100, Jefferson was ranked number 53 in the whole out of the whole entire league, and he was the highest ranked rookie. So my question is, did Justin Jefferson get? Look at Kai.
His eyebrow. Hey!
He's having a seizure.
Sorry about
Am I
that.
frozen?
Yeah.
But did Justin Jefferson get snubbed of the Rookie of the Year award?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not even that Herbert had a bad year.
Respect to Herbert.
Right,
No,
Herbert's a good quarterback.
He's clutch.
I just feel like we're at a point where it's just too easy to give the quarterback the Rookie of the Year for offense. I don't know. I feel like there's got to be more to it.
Herbert's
tired of
definitely like a top 3 in the running, but you got to give it to Justin on that. I don't know. Coming out of the gates with like 1,400 yards.
Both I mean,
Considerable
Herbert.
amount
in
of
14
touchdowns,
games.
14 games. Come on.
Third ranked out of all
Yeah.
receivers.
I
broke
feel like
the record.
I think
Yeah,
what did
so,
it.
like, here's my thing, right? Because,
Hey.
like, you got to give respect to Herbert, too, right? Like,
Yes.
what he did last year was historic, so you can't knock it. But my thing is, like, there are more quarterbacks last year that did what Herbert did than there were wide receivers that did what Justin Jefferson did, regardless of rookie or not, right? Like, so I just, again, it's harder to do what Justin Jefferson did. Obviously, I'm biased, but I don't know. I think he got snubbed.
I
for
mean,
sure.
on a run for he was on a run first team. He had Adam
Didn't
Thielen
play
as
the
well.
first 2 weeks.
Yeah, it wasn't even the starter. I mean, either was Herbert though. So Herbert didn't start
That's-
the first 2 weeks as well.
Listen, I think
Well,
what
didn't he
did
get in
it.
week 2 when Tyrod punctured his lung?
Yeah, but also
This
Jefferson.
is doctor.
Hey Kai, do you want to fix? You want to like exit out of your video,
Yeah.
and then I'll pull up it again.
They're going
Gotcha.
on rocks again. The healing stones.
Yeah, dude, that's a quite beautiful background.
It is.
It's quite peaceful. That's your background, correct?
Yeah, dude. Well, it's work, dude. All right, you got to keep it somewhat professional.
No, this would be in the raw footage. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
Listen, what I think did it for Herbert though. He plays the hardest position in football. Okay, and then on top of that, he beat Payton's touchdown record for the rookie year. That's tough to do.
Right. It is. You can't take that away from him.
It is.
You can't.
I'm okay with either one. I personally like
the
Jefferson,
only
but
thing is,
I see
though,
why they did it.
The only thing is that the NFL caters towards quarterbacks. The league has transitioned to a passing league. Numbers are inflated drastically. So it's like
On both sides.
well, the situations of the context is different. So like the Vikings are in a run first offense and the Chargers are in a pass happy offense. If you're in a
wide receiver is one of the only positions where you are like your whole career it's dependent on another player, right? Like quarterback. Am I frozen again?
Yeah. I'm gonna take you off. We'll just have your audio go for now. We'll just pull up because we're gonna move to the Madden rankings anyway.
Go crazy, go stupid.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I'll just pull.
Go
that up
crazy,
on the screen.
folks.
Jets. Love the guy. Herbert, sorry, man. You're a freaking old man from Family Guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that Justin.
Zach.
And then like, to be honest, like Justin Jefferson's been kind of getting disrespected on some lists, like the Madden
Definitely.
ratings. Like we haven't gotten to the receivers yet, but
Dude, actually, him getting snubbed on the Rookie of the Year, not to cut you off, but like him getting snubbed on the Rookie of the Year was the first inkling we had that they were gonna do him dirty. I think. It's been happening ever
should we
since.
just finish the reactions to the videos
Yeah, let's do it.
before we get into Madden?
Just go get them all out of the way.
Just get him on the way, he says. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get these reactions out the way. Oh, won't take
Dang,
those.
DMs are popping.
Nah,
You know
not
those
really.
ladies.
Are you Anthony? I just want to say super
Jesus.
cute. I love your show.
Dude, why is OnlyFans up in your tab?
OnlyFans X video.
I like to support.
What's going on,
I like to support strong, independent women.
Oh,
I actually
fuck.
like that a lot.
All right, so should we just what do you guys want to start with? This from the top or from
Run it from the top.
Tim Tebow?
Okay, Tebow.
God.
Yeah, yeah. Can I see too? I'm trying to
Before
Oh yeah. My bad, Kai.
before we play this video,
We're gonna preface it.
I want everyone to know that I still love Tim Tebow.
I do too.
see. Can we get a
He
close up
played for
on
the Mets
Reed's
for a
face
little
real
bit.
quick?
Almost made the roster.
Oh, man.
He was garbage.
All right, Kai, you got good visuals.
Yes, sir.
This is God's athlete right here.
Literally.
All right, so here we go. Tim Tebow in motion, moving on over for the block.
Dude, that's a good block.
Oh, and he just jumps back in.
Hey, he keeps it moving though.
Hey, he kept it moving.
All right. So he tries to chip here,
Oh.
just whiffs
Oh
and
my
then blocks his own
Hits
guy.
his own guy. 77. What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, get out of Tebow's way.
What you Tebow, bro? You
Get out of Tebow's way. Like, what are you? He's trying to make a
Wow.
play.
Not optimal.
He's trying.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, that boy is big though now.
He's big as
He's
hell.
big.
He definitely forgot to pray before that game.
Yeah, he did.
Tebow catches touchdown. What are you doing with him on the line?
All right. So I have not seen this play yet. Bryson's been amping it for like the last fucking.
Oh, baby. Play of the week. Play of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Fight like unicorn.
Let's go.
Don't look now.
Don't look now. Oh, my God. Not one,
Ah.
but two
Ah,
defenders. Who is-
Tack it up on the board. Yes.
Look at that. Look at
Ooh.
Wow.
Get off of me.
Wow.
You're just used to the one guy. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
that's dope, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Not one.
That slow mo's
But
crazy. 'cause, like,
two.
you don't. Wow.
So next we're gonna see 3.
For him to get up too and like keep running.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's some Jets right there.
Dude, it's so scary to actually jump in football. I mean, he
Alright,
could have
so
like
this is
lost
sick.
his neck.
This is sick.
Just get speared.
Yeah.
So this is Edwards.
Fuck it.
Low key a gym
Yeah,
rat.
so
If you
what?
guys did not know. And he
He
just
stays in there.
He stays in the gym. That's why I have a lot of hope for Edwards. He's 20 years old. He just turned 20.
Bro, he's
so
getting some
happy
fucking
belated
height
birthday.
on them bitches.
Rainbow. Oh,
Ooh.
don't stare at me like that.
So
Right. Don't look at me like that.
so we posted
It's
on
a fist fight.
So we posted on on our Instagram story that do you guys think that Anthony Edwards has potential to be MVP one day?
Absolutely. 3 years.
Ooh, 3 years.
3 years, and the conversation is absolutely legit. Him, Luka, Tatum, Trae Young, you name it. Ja Morant. That's
So-
the conversation.
So let me throw some stats out there. So for like the last for the last 41 games, I know Ant was averaging close to 24 points per game
Kobe.
on more efficient scoring. His percentages started to rise. His free throw percentage has always been solid all year, above 70% plus. So he has all the tools
Absolutely.
to potentially be one of the most deadly scorers in the league.
Hold on. How old is he?
20 years old, just turned.
Can't even get into the
decades.
bar, ladies and gentlemen.
So don't be trying to buy him a drink.
Dude was 19 and dude was 19 years old when he hit a step back three on LeBron James. Like,
Yeah, he's definitely cold. But as far as the MVP conversation, like I'm gonna let that simmer for a bit. That one's a little bit tweak.
Said simmer
He
down.
definitely could be in the conversation of like a top 10 guy next year or the year after with some.
whoa,
So wait,
top 10.
simmer on the MVP. I said 3 years from
a
now.
top
You're saying
10
top 10.
guy
Top 10.
at 20 years old.
To win MVP, you have to be in like the top 3 or 5.
Top 3-5 race is usually what they talk about.
So top 15.
But
Top 15.
you're
Top 15.
thinking, you already think of him that highly that he could potentially.
I know
be
he's
top
cold, but like
10.
to me, when I say MVP, I
No,
think
but
like
but
the top guy
but
right
top
now.
10 at 20. But so if he's already able to reach top 10 at 20, you don't think that he could peak to MVP level?
I think he can. Yeah.
I don't know. Look
just
at
don't
it,
think, like,
let me
necessarily in the next
let me
year or
pause.
two.
Let me pause.
Maybe give it
Look at
5
Karl Anthony
years.
Towns.
Ooh.
3 years ago, Karl Anthony Towns was someone that every single GM in the entire NBA wanted. Top players under 25. Cat was almost unanimously number one. He doesn't even crack the top 5 anymore. So it is possible. My thing with Ant, I think he could be in the MVP race. Unfortunately, and it hurts to say, I do not think it'll be in Minnesota if he's in the MVP race.
Whoa,
Yeah.
you're already counting him out of here? Come
I mean,
on.
Actually-
that's kinda true.
Actually, my prediction is
Yes.
gonna be is that Ant's gonna be the one that
Brings the team together.
to bring the team to the playoffs again the same way that KG did. I don't know if he's ever going to win a championship here, but he's going to bring us to the playoffs again because he has the same mentality as KG.
Here's my
Cat's a
question.
different kind of player than that.
Here's my question.
Cat
then.
lost his whole family. Come on,
Will
guys.
Cat still be on the roster when Ant brings us to the playoffs consistently?
Who, Cat?
There's Cat off the team. Yep.
What's his
Cat's on the
contract?
squad.
What's
So-
his contract right now?
Cat's on a 5-year max.
Yes, he'll be here.
Yeah, he'll be
Yes.
here.
Come on. 3 years MVP,
D'Lo
of course.
will be here too.
We'll be here.
And now guess
They're
what?
all
A-Rod
Trade
owns us,
D'Lo
so-
for Ben Simmons right now. Let's go.
Yeah. Maybe we won't be
I
here.
do want Ben Simmons, but
Yeah.
well, that's a different. And then my next question
That's a
though.
different story.
My next question about Anthony Edwards though,
Yep.
did he get snubbed on Rookie of the Year?
Oh my God, we're bringing it back, hometown rookies. Yeah, because LaMelo Ball,
Yeah.
what are you doing? I mean, LaMelo Ball, they always were riding his tip, dude. They've been giving him coverage forever, so they're not going to let Ant take his spot. LeVar paid for that shit.
I feel like it was already written in
No,
pen before
bro,
the season
come
started.
on, dude.
They were giving it to him.
LaMelo has every single stat, and again, I love Ant. He has every single stat over Ant, and he played less games. He brought
That's
his
just
team
averages.
to the
No,
playoffs.
No, that's averages. First of all, his points per game was less.
Yeah, so that's
and had
false.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
had a
Points
higher free
was the
throw
only thing.
percentage.
Higher free throw, so not every stat
Okay,
guy.
free
Good
throw.
try, though.
Assists,
But-
rebounds, everything.
But
else
the
above.
number one stat that Ant had over him that he played every single game.
Again, I get it,
And
but like,
well, fun fact too. So
Fun
Kevin
fact.
Durant and LeBron James, they both scored 40 points when they were rookies. They did it twice. Wanna know who else did that? Not LaMelo Ball.
Not.
Carmelo Anthony?
LaMelo Ball.
The only teenager that ever did that as well as KD and LeBron,
Luka?
Anthony Edwards.
Not Luca?
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony
Did you hear that guy?
Edwards.
Not Luca?
Anthony Edwards. And
So
So-
Not Luka.
you can
I
miss
wish.
20 games and win MVP, Kai? Can you miss 20 games and win MVP? That's my question.
he's still qualified.
Guy,
Dude, he had
right now, you're on the clock. Go back to this rookie draft. Last year.
Like, would you take James Harden as MVP over Jokic? Like last year, because they were talking about James Harden as an MVP candidate.
Dude,
He
Right.
missed a lot
I'm
of
not,
games, though.
bro. I'm not a huge Jokic guy, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one.
Whatever.
So you would take James Harden over Jokic as
Um,
MVP?
Here's the thing that's great. James Harden this year? Oh, as MVP? No.
And that's my point. I mean, maybe if James Harden was healthy for the full year, I could definitely see him being MVP.
I just want to know how James Harden lost like 50 pounds when he got.
I don't
traded
think
to
that's a
the Nets.
great comparison, but my thing is
Y'all have
like,
seen those pictures, right?
I think that durability and like LaMelo missed 20 games, and then when he came back from injury, he did not play lights out. He was kind of miserable, to be honest, stats wise. I know I'm biased, but that's just my take on it. I think Ant got robbed. I think Jefferson got robbed, but we can move on from the
That's the vibe on that.
Minnesota kids and
Kai loves his Charlotte boy though. LaMelo.
look, my thing is this, right? Like,
I live
he averaged more rebounds, he averaged more assists,
Grow
he
up.
averaged more steals, he had a higher field goal percentage, and he also had a higher 3-point percentage.
but then you also got to remember though, like he had a better overall team and a healthy team around him to benefit off of. Ant was doing that with scraps.
Solo dolo.
No Cat, no D'Lo, no Malik Beasley because he's
Dude,
doing weird shit.
The Hornets
flashing
have a good front court. Their good back court. Their front court is so garbage, bro.
You want to talk
Like,
about garbage
Cody's-
front court? Imagine the Timberwolves without Karl Anthony Towns.
Can you name the starters without Cat?
Oh my god.
Man, you got McDaniels running out there. Who else?
Yeah, but
you got?
he's more of a 3, dude, than he is a 4. We're playing
just
Josh
saying.
Okogie at the 4, bro. He was running point guard for Nigeria. in
Shout out
that
to
Olympics.
Nigeria,
Stop
baby.
How is Josh Okogie
Yeah.
still on the squad? That's my question.
it. I mean, he's a good hustle player, but like I don't know.
Nah, Culver's the bigger question, my guy.
Yeah, but you
We should have
got-
traded Culver when we had the chance.
Should have never drafted him. That's the problem.
No
All
cap.
right.
No cap.
Yeah, we reached, but anyways.
Khalil Silva.
So yeah, Khalil Silva, Anderson Silva's son, got his debut in kickboxing. So I have yet to see this, but sounds like he got a knockout in 8 seconds.
We go.
And Anthony comes out with that kick. He tries that leg kick again.
Oh my gosh, the first strike
Got
that
slapped with
Khalil
that
throws,
headgear on,
and
too.
he puts him out. And that's the fight.
That is it. One kick. Take a
Good
look at the
shot. Look at
replay.
this. I think it was a jumping switch kick. What it was, David.
What was that
Back
kick?
in. Oh my! Right on the chin.
Was this his
right at the
first
end of it.
pro fight?
Literally the first
Debut.
strike he
Debut?
throws.
Wait, hold on. Do you guys see how that guy was trying to kick
We
him?
go.
Not impressed.
Not
I'm not. Like,
Puts him
8
out.
seconds, bro.
And that's the fight.
That
what
is
are
it.
these
One
kicks?
kick. Take a look at the
these little
replay.
guys.
I think it was a jumping switch kick. What it was.
What is that?
David.
And he comes back.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh my! Right on the chin. Right
Yeah.
What are you aiming for?
That-
at
first
the end
kick.
of it.
Dude, I didn't know people got
Literally,
knocked
the
out with
first-
headgear on.
Strike he
They do,
throws.
yeah.
Like, seriously?
I feel like he just fell.
Get
He's
out of the
like-
ring, bro.
He like he,
Get up,
he,
you're
didn't-
done.
he didn't even look
take
like he
that
wanted
much
to be there.
force right
I-
on the jaw to get knocked out.
Yeah, that was a tough KO.
We go.
Fair
Khalil,
to-
man.
It's fair to say the
Hey,
other
but
guy's
Shout
done.
out to his dad though, Anderson Silva, one of the most prolific MMA fighters in history. That boy literally just had a professional boxing fight and he beat the other fighter who was a pro boxer.
Hey, before we move on,
That's
shout out to
nuts.
Ali's grandkid as well. Got the W.
Mohammed.
Cassius Clay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Young Money. Take it away. Go nuts.
All right.
Back to it.
So, our favorite thing to talk about, as of right now, just because
Not really.
we're not quite into the fantasy football life yet. Like we just had a draft. Rick was not
They
involved.
That was fun.
I was not involved at all actually, which is cool.
Imagine Alvin Kamara going first overall. That's the kind of draft we had.
Bro,
Shout out
imagine
Ray.
drafting a defense in the 4th round.
Yeah, for those watching it, this is not our competitive top league.
I
to
have
say.
5 running backs,
the
and my
least.
worst one is Daryl Henderson. So it kind of shows what kind of league it was. But anyway,
Kind of tragic. I mean, these guys chirp my fantasy abilities. I'm not even in this league, but then I see a defense go in the 4th round. I was like, your credibility is gone.
It makes me miss Rick.
Garbage.
Oh,
a
you
lot.
want to talk about a lot of things? What about
Yeah.
the 2 wins I got you last year, buddy?
Yeah,
When I took over your
Folks,
team.
don't listen to
Dude, he
this
picked up
false
Gus
information.
Edwards and went 2-0.
Gus
Unreal.
Edwards. Yeah, he picked me up players. He says it's just Gus Edwards.
Solid 2 points a
We won't
game.
even talk about that though.
Yeah, that's for a different day.
Your team looks really good though.
Wait till hey, we'll revisit this when we play.
We will.
That's gonna be
We
my
totally will.
my team's name is Only Tony's. When I had his team, it was called Rigatoni's.
Mm-hmm. So now he's just straight up only Tony's.
Yeah,
But he never
way
actually
better.
had my team. It was some controversial stuff happening that I don't really want to blast Anthony about.
God, just hit.
Wait, what?
Just hit next on the slide, please.
All right, Madden
Fuck.
ratings, top running backs. Let's go. So this is how we do this. We have the Madden ratings compared to PFF grades. I don't put the actual grades up because I don't want to. It's a paid service. I don't want to put the numbers.
We're
up.
trying to do all that shit.
It's just not fair to the organization. But we'll compare and contrast based off elite grade, average elite grade, and then like above average grades. So number 1, they have Christian McCaffrey, who barely has played over the last 2 years. What are your guys' thoughts?
I think that's boo boo.
Last year, not 2 years.
I just doesn't Henry have to be 1?
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's got to be Henry, Dalvin, and then Kamara, I would say.
I'm still giving CMC the 3rd spot. He hasn't played, but man, the talent is there.
I just don't like him anymore.
Well,
Oh man, so
I didn't ask.
here's my thing. When it comes to CMC, and we'll get into it farther down, but like when it comes to injuries and missing time, there are much worse grades. So like what CMC did, not last year, the year before that, 1,000 and 1,000, like no one's ever done that. I wouldn't be upset if Derrick Henry was 1 and
baby.
CMC is 2, but I think CMC has to stay in the top 2. I'm not mad either way. The other thing too is McCaffrey is just more versatile. All of his passing ratings as a pass catcher is going to give him that boost against Derrick. But again, Derrick going for over 2,000 yards, unbelievable. I wouldn't be mad with him number 1, but I don't. Again,
not only
there are
should
people like we won't get there. I'll point it out later in later numbers and rankings, but it gets real bad.
not only should Henry be 1, but he needs to be a 99. He needs to be in the 99 club. You go 2,000 yards, I don't care. It's historic.
Dude, he's not. He has no pass catching ability.
I don't care.
I don't even know if you can like. It's all an algorithm. It's a video game. So like, okay, you can put him at 99, but the algorithm, he has to be a better pass catcher because that affects, right? That's why McCaffrey's so high. That's why Alvin Kamara's so high.
Getting
So, like-
lectured by a kid that played Madden 2007. Grow up.
Yo, Sean Alexander, Madden 2007 is untouchable. Don't
Unreal.
hate me.
Unreal.
Joe Mixon.
But I'm just saying, it's just math. Let the Asian kids, it's an algorithm, right? Like if Derrick Henry's a 99 with 0 pass catching ability, it weighs all the pass catching ability of players
0.
like Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara.
Well, then how is Dalvin Cook and Nick Chubb not rated higher then?
I don't like Nick Chubb's pass catching ability. Not that I don't like it. I don't think he's able to use it with
Even Kamara.
Kareem
that's the
Hunt
argument.
there. Dalvin Cook, I
Right.
agree with. I think Dalvin Cook is,
Right, 'cause he's
there's shade there.
Because
Again.
Dalvin's probably the second best pure runner out on this whole list. Like,
Yep.
Chubb over Dalvin. Nobody agrees with that.
no, there's no. Dalvin should be right now based off how the NFL was last year. Should be Derrick Henry probably number 1, then Dalvin 2, and I'll put McCaffrey at 3 just out of respect.
Okay. Kamara though, at least top 5. You have to say.
I'll leave Kamara
I mean,
where he is. I like.
But
him
that's the
where
thing
he's at.
though, is like CMC at 3, but that's like completely disregarding what he did the year prior, right? Like
This is
and
about
that's the
what
thing
you've
with
done.
Madden is like as it literally but here's the thing, right, with these Madden rankings, and this is how flawed they are again, but once we turn the page from 11 to 20, Marlon Mack, who literally has not played a game in over a year, is rated higher than people that played a full season last
Well, I
year.
mean, go look at Saquon Barkley. He's 90 overall, which is low.
Ripped his ACL
But he
off
hasn't
the
even.
fucking
He's
hinge.
barely even played. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Elliott, non-existent when Dak left. What was that, like week 6?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that?
Dude. Bro, here's the thing. Okay, again, I agree. I think I would not be mad with Henry at 1, right? my thing with Zeke, if we're going to bring up Zeke, he actually didn't have a bad year, right? Like, to have so many injuries on the offensive line, Dak being gone, having a different quarterback once every 2 weeks, right? He still put up 979 yards. He was almost a 1,000-yard rusher. He had 338 passing yards, averaged 4.01 yards per carry. Where he struggled was the touchdowns. That's why, like, he wasn't rated as highly, as he only had 6 touchdowns, where normally he's a lock for 10 touchdowns a year. But the Cowboys didn't score that many points because you had the Red Demon, the Ginger guy, and Andy Dalton, and whoever else got a chance to play quarterback last year.
Easy.
You got to get the touchdowns, though. That's why they got Zeke like that. Because, you know what, maybe yards don't get you points. Gotta jam the football down their throat in the red zone.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Playoffs.
I don't really disagree with the rest of the list. I just think like the top 5 could be rearranged up here, like on the Madden side. And maybe Josh Jacobs could be a little bit higher, just because he's been consistent.
Wow.
And like I think that he should be above Barkley right now, just because like Barkley needs to prove himself.
Correct. And
He
just
needs
don't
to
mix them
prove
in.
himself. And Josh Jacobs has at least been a very solid running back, very consistent running back.
Barkley's done more the 2 years before this year when he got hurt than Jacob ever has in at least a single year. My thing, the player that shouldn't even be on the top 10
that's
in
2 years ago.
What do you say?
It was a year ago. He missed 1 season. He got hurt, right? The player that, for me, that everyone's kind of keeping their mouth shut, if you want to talk about touchdowns, all this, is Joe Mixon. 428 rushing yards last year, 3.6 yards per carry, 138 passing yards, and 3 touchdowns. Like,
Yikes.
and he's in the top 10.
What do you mean
Like,
what no
come
one
on.
talked about? I just said like 30 times, throw Mixon in the trash. He's butthole.
Yeah, he should not
Oh, I
be in the
didn't-
top 10.
I didn't hear you throw out Mixon. I thought we were talking about Zeke. But yeah, Mixon should not be in the top 10.
Unbelievable.
I think that's an absolute
Can
joke.
we get my boy Jonathan Taylor in the top 10?
Please. He's on the PFF
Can we
grades
please?
top 10.
Listen.
Let's talk
He
is
about
in the
that, which
PFF,
that
yeah.
list is interesting. Speaking of someone, look at number 5, Rig.
Gus.
No, number 5 on the PFF
right here.
grades.
Gus Edwards.
Gus
That's
Edwards.
Who did I pick up for your fantasy team when I took over?
Gus Edwards.
Yeah, he's a top 5 running back in the league apparently on PFF grades.
Apparently.
Dude, they have Madison in this. They have Murray, Hines,
Yes.
Edwards. This whole list is
Well,
poop for this.
So their list is more basically based off positive reps. So not necessarily
No, I know,
is
I know.
Gus
I remember what you were
Edwards
saying about it.
like as good as like a Dalvin Cook, but like when he is on the field, he typically makes positive plays. Apparently, according to what they have recorded.
Look, I told you I'll give you Gus Edwards, but I just need a wide
Do you
receiver.
have 11 through 20 on the running back rankings?
Let's see. I actually not positive.
So we're not putting Jonathan
Yes.
Taylor in the top
Because
10?
oh, this is where shit
Unreal.
goes crazy.
All right. Yeah. So like the PFF grades are kind of interesting, but it's like they put in blocking and pass catching as well as rushing ability all together, and that helps improve your reps. So if you're really good at all that stuff, you're gonna have a way higher grade. If you're not good in one of those areas, your grade's gonna drop. So
It's not a sheesh.
so this
Anti-sheesh.
list gets a lot of people butt hurt. This side of the page here because
Yep.
not good.
Not good at all.
I like Kareem Hunt's rating. James Robinson's respectable where he's at. I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire is
dude.
good.
Jonathan Taylor.
Okay. That's my thing. Is James Robinson okay there? Sure, but my thing is there are running, but like Mostert should not even be close to this list. I get it. Madden speed's a big thing, right? So Mostert, you're going to give him that massive speed rating, but Jonathan Taylor should be rated higher than James
There it is.
Robinson. I have an issue with that.
Yes.
Keep talking.
Like,
Big issue with that.
Jonathan Taylor should be in the top 10.
Thank you.
Arguably the top 7. Here's
Thank
the thing,
you.
Like, how do you have?
Top 7.
You literally have Marlon Mack ahead of Jonathan Taylor, and Marlon Mack didn't. He saw what, 3 snaps?
Definitely not the top 7.
Hey, I think I would take out Mixon for sure.
Yeah.
And probably Zeke
Bye, Zeke.
for Robinson and
Taylor
Jonathan
switch.
Taylor.
No, I don't. As much as I like Robinson, man, I don't think you can put Robinson
Oh.
like.
Oh, if it was just based off last year, but if you're
Okay,
gonna do
okay.
a whole because you have to put the legacy together too when you do Madden ratings because that's how they do it. Like they just do it based on game stake. So
Hence why Melvin Gordon is still in the top 15. Like, okay, got it.
He is not an 85.
MG3.
Yeah, got it.
And
But here's my
Kenyan
thing with
Drake.
Jonathan. Kenyan Drake actually, surprisingly, as much as he screwed me over in fantasy, he actually had a surprisingly okay year. You know, just under 1,000 yards,
I think
10
20 's
touchdowns,
perfect.
10 rushing touchdowns. But here's the
I
thing,
don't know
like
who's
Jonathan Taylor.
below him though.
It can't get much worse than that. I think he's fine.
Jonathan Taylor was third in the league in rushing yards last year at 1,169, averaged 5.04 yards per carry, just under 300 receiving yards, and 11 touchdowns. As much as I like James Robinson didn't even, like, he was close. Robinson was fifth in the league in rushing last year. I guess he had 50 more receiving yards, but 7 touchdowns only.
As an undrafted guy, though, like, just a lot of respect to James Robinson. But, you know, I agree with you. Jonathan Taylor should be – he should be a top 10.
Yeah. Chris Carson's high in my opinion, too.
I think you can put Edwards-Helaire at the 13 spot. Swap out for Mostert. Kareem Hunt, bump him to 10. Taylor at 11. So I'm going with right now.
Edwards-Helaire had 4 touchdowns last year, so it kind of contradicts your argument from earlier.
Well, people move on, Kai. People move on.
Mostert's also always hurt.
I think Edwards-Helaire is fine where he's at. He's a solid start.
He's money, dude.
I like
he's got to prove some stuff.
Chris Carson is underrated.
They got a better O-line, though, in KC. Could be a difference maker, baby.
This guy's a grinder.
Rashad Penny, watch out. Rashad Penny's taking over this year. Let's go.
I'll take Gus Edwards.
The boy from San Diego State. Is that where he went? Where did Penny go? Kai, I thought you knew.
Oh, actually, Rashad Penny. Where did he play? I don't know where he played in college. If I saw it, I'd remember it. But my biggest. Okay, I had this in my notes. My biggest Madden snub. Obviously, JT's one of them. This might be biased because I am an Iowa State boy, but David Montgomery all the way down at 24 is absolutely.
See that's what I mean. Like I don't know who's below Kenyan Drake and others like in Marlon Mack. Like to me, there's probably a couple guys that can move up on this.
So 21 is Phillip Lindsay, 22 is Antonio Gibson, 23 Cam Akers, 24 David Montgomery, 25 J.K. Dobbins. So my biggest thing is Montgomery. Like, when are you going to give him some respect? He had over 1,000 yard rushings. He was 6th in the league in rushing last year, 4.3 yards per carry, almost 500 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns. I think he had 3 receiving touchdowns on top of that. You're not even going to get my boy in the top 20. Like,
dude, Gibson was good last year.
Gibson was good too.
Yeah, I would probably swap out like Drake, Mack, Gordon, and potentially Mostert for probably 4 of those running backs that you named. But that's
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, Gibson he didn't really get a chance until midway through the season, so his yards really aren't there. But he has 11 touchdowns in the limited time he has.
And he plays he plays that dual threat role of like pass catching as well. I mean, he was a receiver in college as well as a running back, so he's very, very talented. He fits the mold of the NFL today.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the lot,
it's up to you guys if you guys want to look at like some of their like speed ratings, like top. Okay, actually, there was one that was very interesting. Look, break tackles. Where is Derrick Henry rated? Third at 95, breaking tackles. Do you guys agree with Derrick Henry being third at breaking tackles?
I think his right arm alone.
I mean,
95.
He is number 1.
Yeah.
He is number 1 at stiff arm. How is Alvin Kamara number? Okay. But yeah, he's number 1.
My opinion, Dalvin Cook should be number 1
at breaking tackles.
Yep.
I agree. Dalvin Cook. Actually, I mean, I don't disagree with Nick Chubb. I just think Derrick Henry should be a 99.
Bus running through there. Oh.
Derrick Henry should be a 99.
It's hard.
He needs to keep his head up.
With break tackle rating, I guess I don't really know what goes into it, but you got to think of like juke moves, like spin move and stuff. Like that right arm, that stiff arm rating should be like 199, but I don't know. I'll always remember when Derrick Henry was doing the pad drills to lift his legs up as a rookie, and it just was not good.
I'm pretty sure, I don't have the stats in front of me, but I'm pretty sure Derrick Henry ranked pretty high in tackles missed. I know Dalvin Cook always ranks like number 1 in created missed tackles or breaking tackles or yards after contact type stuff, but Derrick Henry is always right there with Dalvin Cook. Like they're always like 1 and 2. So
it'd be interesting to see how they break their tackles, though. If it's a stiff arm, a truck, or an actual like juke move.
I mean, based off what I've seen from Derrick Henry, I've seen him break tackles in all sorts of ways. So
I don't think I've ever seen Derrick Henry actually get tackled.
It's never happened.
Yeah.
It's never happened.
I've seen him fall over, but I've never seen him get tackled.
Yeah, I think it's a myth.
Derrick Henry's running full speed at you. What do you do next?
Fall over.
I like the change of direction to Dalvin. I agree with that.
I love that guy.
Oh, Rick,
Mediocre.
I apologize. I forgot to give you.
Oh my God.
But what?
Dream game, baby.
Dream game.
Can you talk about the Field of Dreams and like what that means to baseball? What the state of Iowa?
Dyersville, Iowa. The population of that town is 4,000 guys. So they had 8,000 fans just in there, and then there's other people. So they doubled their town's population just for a game. This is beautiful. I think they're gonna do it annually now. But it was the Yankees versus the Chicago White Sox. White Sox ended up winning 9-8. Oh God, Kai, that's something else. But yeah, it was like kind of just like a seesaw game. And
I'm sorry. Who won?
The White Sox won.
The White Sox. How did they win?
Walk-off home run, Tim Anderson.
He went deep.
So check this out. I was just looking into this. The average ticket price was like $2,000, like $1,500, and some people were paying like upwards of like $4,500, $5,000. So if you take an average of like a $2,000 ticket price multiplied by 8,000 people in the stands, that's 16 mil they made just off ticket sales.
Stand up, Iowa.
Stand up.
Most you've done in probably ever.
And then it's like $180 to buy a beer.
Whoa! We got a good football team. We've kind of had a good basketball.
Okay.
How about the Iowa Cubs?
Relax.
The Iowa Cubs, Kai. AAA.
Shout out my boy Hugo, Iowa Cubs video man. Now works for the Minnesota Twins, so no big deal. That's about all I know with the Iowa Cubs.
No, but back to this Field of Dreams game, though. The White Sox were supposed to blast them and then shut them out. They had Lance Lynn, top 5 pitcher in the AL, pitching for them. The Yankees had Andrew Heaney, who has like a mid-5 ERA, who they acquired recently from the Angels, and he's butt cheeks. So, I don't know. I think for it to be a 9-8 game, no one was expecting that to happen, unless it was on like the White Sox side scoring a lot. But
that's exciting though.
It is exciting. That's what people want to watch.
Yeah.
A lot of people watch.
Did you see how they came out on the field?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
Dude, they had Kevin Costner out there and shit. I was like,
it's a lot of corn.
Getting goosebumps.
Yeah. Welcome to Iowa.
That's ridiculous. They don't need that much.
I know.
They don't need that much.
I know. Iowa, beautiful place.
Yeah, it's.
I wouldn't go
not
that
really.
far.
So I'm
I
gonna
went
start
to school
saving
there. I
now though,
wouldn't
for the
go
Field
that
of
far.
Dreams game next year, and if I save $100 every day, I'll be good. So
Well,
I only
you
need
just-
36,000.
You just need to keep winning your bets, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, actually, if it's going in a positive direction, then yeah.
Zach's a pro bettor, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll have
I
more
would say
segments on that.
I would say, yeah. Gambling is really good thing to do, folks. Just to let you know. So
Bad addiction.
Really
It's bad
good thing to do.
no, it's a great thing though.
All right, speaking of gambling,
Yeah.
I saw on Twitter you mentioned last week you gave a shout out to a Golden Gopher, great wrestler, gold medalist
A real
in
state.
the Olympics,
Minnesota.
Gable Stevenson. So there was a betting line. What will Gable Stevenson do
What's
next?
he gonna pursue?
There was some like UFC banter, some more like wrestling training, whatever, and then there was the NFL, and he quoted a tweet and said, "I put my money on the NFL." Yep. What do you guys think about him potentially pursuing a football career?
First of all, what position? What are we talking?
Probably be like line DN, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Just be physical
no.
with guys. Definitely on the line. But no, I would say we saw what happened. Brock Lesnar tried to play football, and that was absolute butt. He was getting tossed around, and he's a mammoth of a human. I think.
Yeah,
what
but
Gable's
he's
gonna
also
do is definitely
juiced
gonna
with
be
roids.
MMA. Yeah. So actually, I think the Tennessee Titans signed Adam Kuhn, who was actually like a finalist in wrestling, and who knows how he'll do. But he's a little bit bigger. But no, I think Gable's gonna go MMA, man. Him and John Jones were just kind of tweeting back and forth at each other. That's a great base to have, being a gold medalist.
Is this guy like Jake Paul's cousin, just calling people out of his sport, out of his profession?
Gable?
Yeah.
No, dude. Gable's the man. He's the best wrestler of our generation.
Really?
It could be. It could go down as that.
Could be.
I mean, dude, he was a gold medalist, bro. Like,
Maybe.
I mean,
Yeah. He'll be
he
the next Kurt Angle in WWE
Dude, Kurt Angle won a gold medal with a broken neck.
with a broken neck, dude.
That is insane.
And you guys
Chuck
don't want to go
Norris
back
type
to
shit.
work? No, I'm just playing.
So no, definitely. I
So
would
here's
say
my
don't
thing on the
bet
NFL side with Gable. He'd have to play linebacker in my opinion if he went to the NFL. He's 6'1", 260. Like, you're not playing on the line at 6'1" in the NFL. Maybe in college, not in the NFL. There's no way.
DNs. There's DNs that are 260.
no, he could.
Yeah, not 6'1" though.
6'1's an
So
okay.
he's still, dude, Aaron Donald
it's
is
a good
6
enough
feet
height.
tall.
Aaron Donald is a
Dude,
god.
Aaron
Does Aaron Donald have a gold
is
medal?
290.
But-
I don't care.
Hey, but the way
Chiseled
that
granite.
Gable is built though is it's different than how Brock is. He is like more nimble. Like it would like he.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like he could play like a linebacker position to potentially on the line as well as a rusher.
How fast do you think
Just like
he
maybe
is,
more of
you
an
guys?
outside linebacker.
7'5",
Wrestlers are not
40.
fast.
7'5",
thing,
40.
that's the thing
Wrestlers
that
are
we
not
gotta-
fast at all.
That's actually we need him to run a shuttle drill and we need him to run the 40 before he can make an accurate decision.
Yeah, that's actually accurate. But he like based off his work ethic and what he's accomplished so far, like I wouldn't put it past him. I just don't. It's really
Yeah.
hard. It's a hard league to make it in.
I might eat my
Yeah.
words, but this man is going to focus on wrestling or combat sports his whole life. He won't even touch football. Think of the liability that is, though. Like, he's got to have agents and stuff like that. You take the best in the world, and he's just, like, doing, like, a drill, and he gets popped in the head, and then he's out. It's like, that's a bad look.
Yeah. It's not impossible, though.
Yeah.
Guys from other sports have came in before and have made a career out of football. So, we can't rule it
I
out.
like it though, win the gold medal, try and get as much money as
Bo
you can and as
Jackson.
much publicity as you can.
Mo Alley Cox.
Mo Alley Cox.
Yes, sir, baby!
All right.
He won't see the field this year.
Dude, I guarantee he does. Tight end 1
Ah,
coming
man.
up.
Tight end 1.
Jack
see.
Doyle is donezo. He's old.
Tears ACL.
rules. O'Doyle rules.
Imagine playing Miami basketball and someone from Indy is just like, hey, want to come play tight end?
That's kind of a dream right there.
That's cool.
Why not?
I'd be like, why not, dude? What are you paying? Well, 6'10" is the minimum.
Michael
You win.
Jordan took a break in between like MVP and championship runs to play baseball for the Chicago White Sox. Minor
Is that
leagues.
what we're calling it? He took a break.
To
The NBA
actually
kicked him out.
gamble. Michael Jordan gambled.
He did?
Yes,
He was
that's
in
why the
Atlantic City, and
NBA
then he
kicked
would
him
go
out.
like, "Oh yeah, I saw it on fucking The Last Dance, dude. Grow up."
You watched that?
Yeah,
Dude, sick.
that dude was either baked or something. I don't know. I think he smokes weed.
It's a decent show.
It is a decent show.
I like Rodman.
Yeah, Rodman's wild too.
I want to be Rodman when I grow up.
Ooh,
He was living a
let's
crazy
go.
life.
Him and Harden.
All right.
Yes.
So
he's been hanging out with
the
guys.
NFL they always take one step forward and 2 steps back, it seems. And now they're trying to so they've done some things where they've added some celebration fun. We just talked about Jefferson doing the gritty.
Yep.
Teams were having a lot of fun doing like those team celebrations.
It's
But
getting excessive now, though. The things they do, like they pretend they're in a boat and row it. Like,
yeah,
come on, guys.
which you
We're
know,
getting paid millions of dollars.
No fun
to
league.
do that.
but there's one thing about like letting players have fun and like it's part of the culture, right?
Right.
Like if they want to do that shit, whatever. But like now they're trying to enforce a taunting penalties. So for example, at the Minnesota Vikings training camp, this was one of the first instances where a flag was thrown. A Broncos receiver caught a touchdown and spinned the ball while he was looking, I guess, at the direction of a defender, and they threw a penalty on that for taunting. That's how strict they're gonna be this year. I haven't seen some of the penalties during the games. I'm sure that there has been some questionable ones. But the fact that, like, here, we got this one right here.
The NFL Players Association, coaches, and competition committee have all made a strong statement regarding respect among everyone on the field. We saw an increase in actions that clearly are not within the spirit and intent of this rule, and not representative of the respect due opponents and others on the field. Game officials have been instructed to strictly enforce the taunting rules, and players and coaches are reminded that 2 taunting penalties committed by an individual player will result in automatic disqualification. In addition, the taunting player may be fined and/or suspended, depending on the severity of the actions.
Suspended. They need to chill. We need a boo button.
Dude,
need a boo button.
Who started? We don't. Who started complaining about this? You see, we were talking about the NBA. We were talking about the NBA last week, and they're not doing the flopping, shots, and that rule they're getting rid of. They're bringing some FIBA into it. The fans were complaining about that. They made some changes.
They made us think about it.
Who in the world started complaining about this?
It's kind of sad.
That's actually what I was thinking. Honestly, I think it was probably Tyreek Hill bitching and moaning. Because that picture right there.
Oh, bring it out.
Because Winfield did him dusty.
But my thing is, like, dude, that's part of the NFL. Like, that's part of the culture, right? Like, no one wants to show Tyreek Hill doing the same thing to him in week 9 or whatever it was. Like, dude, like, okay, my thing is this, right? Like, you're trying to, like, and by the rule, right? This is what the rule. It's baiting or taunting acts or words that may endanger or engender ill will between teams. That's literally sports.
That's what football
sports
is.
Competition. That's football, right? So like you're trying, like, football. There's already a lot of stoppages of play, so they're trying to quicken the game up. Why this? Like, if it's an excessive celebration rule for touchdowns, I get it, but I don't know if you can pull up the clip. The one that I saw it's going to be a long year, but just shout out my boy Bryson for being a Colts fan. But you guys picked up this guy named Benny LeMay. Shout out UNC Charlotte, right? He is undrafted free agent.
Yep.
This was this week in preseason. A Panthers linebacker, what was his name? Josh Bynes, 15-yard run. Bynes is 5 inches taller and like 25 pounds heavier. Dude, this dude, again, LeMay, undrafted free agent, trying to earn a spot, literally carried 10 dudes, 15 yards, got up and flexed, and they threw a flag for it. Like, imagine all the adrenaline going through your system. Like, this, it's going to ruin the game. That's one thing I love about the NFL is, like, the competitive spirit, the trash talk, the hard hitting, like.
Yeah, that's what we all love about it, honestly. It's kind of just a show.
What are they supposed to do now? Hey, good tackle. Wait, good job, buddy.
Well,
I carried your whole team on my back, but good job to you. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah,
dude,
I don't like it. It's
dude,
too much.
Come on.
Wasn't this one of the best moments from last year? When Antoine Winfield Jr. was able to get that revenge on Tyreek Hill after doing that.
He deserved it.
In a game that
in
mattered.
the Super Bowl.
The game
in the
that
Super
mattered.
Bowl.
Deserved it.
Bro, this was epic. Happy birthday to Antoine Winfield Jr., by the way.
It's his birthday today.
Personally, I would have
Happy
put down the
birthday.
pointer finger and just had the middle one up, but I'm okay with what he did.
F you, Tyree.
So I want you guys from a different perspective. Like, for example, in the NBA, dude, taunting is massive in that culture.
Oh yeah.
And I love that aspect of the sport.
Like they were doing to Giannis
It's
at
a
the free throw line.
Oh God.
The fans were
Got the
doing it.
fans involved.
Come on.
We're gonna
You
find
can't
them
control what
too.
the fans do.
Hey, you gotta pay double next game to get in. Come on.
Come on. Grow up. Get real.
I feel like that's where we're heading.
So
Well, here's my, like, with baseball too, like, there are players like, let people like Fernando Tatis go nuts for letting up a dinger, a walk-off. Like, let them celebrate. Like, that's, like, it's like the NFL is trying to go, like, away, like, go towards the MLB while the MLB is trying to get towards everybody else.
Right. MLB is definitely into the show now, too. But that's what the people want to see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Football's got to...
Is there a way you can show the LeMay play, the run?
Kai wants that right now in the worst way.
Benny
Dude, it's
LeMay.
bad,
Benny
bro.
LeMay.
It's actually when I saw that, it was honestly such a joke.
Is there a way you could send me a link, like, to quickly? I just have a bunch of stuff pulled up, so.
Yeah, let me see.
Link, please.
Crap, I closed Instagram, didn't I? Yeah, so to put into the group chat on Instagram. On the gram.
Wow.
On Instagram?
You got it?
The grammar team.
I'm pulling it up right now. Hold on.
I got it. Forget it.
Forget.
Perfect.
NBA Summer
It's on
League,
the-
the
it's on the
Bulls
IG.
22-17. Okay, that's nice.
Pull it up. Let's pull it up for our fans. Hard.
Bryson,
Shout out to
did
Europe.
you see this live? Were you watching the game or no?
What's that?
Did you watch this live? Were you watching the game or
And
LeMay?
LeMay keeps the legs going.
no? Yeah.
I watched some of the game. I didn't see this play live though.
It's bad, dude.
I
Well,
was
it's a good
really.
play.
I only watched
It's
the first.
unbelievable.
Okay,
But no
let's
fun.
let's watch it.
Let's watch it.
Down. And LeMay keeps the legs going. Still moving the pile. That's a little out of the county tractor pull right there. And then a late flag is thrown.
Wow.
A pickup of 14 yards.
Yeah, Benny has
I
been
think
tough
they'll
all summer.
replay
Like
it.
I said, he's a north and south guy. Compact. He can run under the pile.
And again, late flag is thrown. Let's see if this is offsetting or potentially more yards tacked on for the Colts. Jeff Hussey, our referee tonight.
After the play was over, taunting, offense, number 42. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the run. First down.
Wow.
Can we just adjust to one thing at a time? I mean, we
Well-
already got to deal with COVID, and now whatever this is.
Well, it's because
No fun.
it's because
Come on.
the NFL, whenever they want to implement a new rule, they need to just be super strict on it.
They got to overcompensate.
But I just don't understand the point. Like you want ratings up. You want I don't know, what do you want your league to be fucking just clean and everyone like pat each other on the fucking ass and be like good
Well,
Why
Ron,
do we
good
even have
pass."
winners and losers at that
Listen,
point?
that's a good
Everybody
point.
wins.
That's a good point. Ant just said these guys want ratings more than anything. They want their money, right?
Right.
You look at the last couple years. We just got done with the big COVID year, right?
Yep.
Lost a lot of money. Then there was a big. I won't get political with anybody, but there was kneeling going on over the last few years. Probably still going to happen at some point. Take what you want from that. They lost money. They lost ratings.
Yeah.
Now we're doing this.
What are we doing?
Losing more money.
Losing it.
How much money do you want to lose, NFL? You're
more's
The other
coming.
thing,
More's
too,
coming.
like with this taunting rule too, right? Like the referees are being told to like strictly enforce the taunting rules, but there's literally there's no examples of what kind of acts qualify. So like it's totally up to the judgment. And look, here's the thing, age gap wise, it's different, right? Like from a 18-year or 22, I guess you got to be 21, 22 to go into the NFL to, let's say, a 32-year-old. Obviously quarterbacks are older, but compared to what, a 50-year-old referee, like the definition of taunting is going to be different for a young kid right out of college full of piss and vinegar than some older guy that's, didn't grow up on
A
it,
very
50,
subjective
60
call.
years old. Yeah, there's no specifics. So you're just letting these refs go based off of feelings.
Kind of sad is what it is. I want to see guys flipping
Yeah.
each other off, like you're saying.
Yeah,
Pull out your butt cheeks.
like
Who me?
spinning the ball,
Moss it, baby.
spinning the
Man.
ball in the
Dude,
end
you did
zone.
that.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
they probably were doing that shit in the fucking 30s,
Dude,
bro. What the
dude.
fuck?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine a league where they put this rule in? You got Chad Ochocinco, Terrell Owens, Randy Moss. There would be a flag every play.
Right. Randy Moss grabbed a cell phone out of the pylon.
Dude, I like.
And I support him for that.
I support him too.
I understand when they put in rules for safety reasons. I love that stuff because, better health is just. We don't need more like CT issues or CTE issues or like more like just dramatic health issues where people can't even walk anymore. I like that.
You like
those
the more
kind
padded helmets. You like some of these different hitting calls.
Yeah, well, like improved technology, all that stuff. That's cool. Like that's good thinking. That's progressive. But like taking away like a fun aspect of the game, like I don't know.
Totally agree on that.
It's something that
we can't have at the end of the day.
Tebow didn't pray for this. I guarantee it.
Tebow did not pray for this at all. It is not John 3:16.
Tebowing would be taunting, bro.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't give him a flag for missing that block.
That was so bad. So bad.
Or blocking his own player.
Yeah, we should be more worried about that.
Oh, I like it.
All right, so just
Greenway.
because the Hall of Fame happened, we could kind of take a look at some candidates that are potentially able to be eligible or are eligible next year to be in the Hall of Fame, and maybe we've had a little discussion about it, but maybe we could pick out and see like who would you guys, if you had to pick, like let's say 4.
Wait, I didn't know Devin Hester was on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Actually, I didn't
say that.
I didn't know that
Kick
either.
returners
He wasn't listed.
of all time.
Well, are we still picking 4?
Tony Romo, Mathis.
I might wanna
Steve
change
Smith,
my list.
Even DeMarcus Ware.
Let me read off the list.
Yeah.
So we got wide receiver Anquan Bolden, who used to hold the rookie receiving record until Justin Jefferson broke it. Linebacker Chad Greenway, solid linebacker, but I wouldn't pick him. Devin Hester,
Goat.
Love that.
The greatest kick returner
Of all time.
Oh, I mean the greatest punt
Punt
returner
returner.
of all time.
Pretty cool that
I
kick
want him
returns
at
too.
both.
Yeah, both.
I wouldn't say he's the greatest kick returner yet. I would say that he's for sure 100% best punt returner. But kick returner, he was solid, but like he was not as dominant.
We'll put him at top 3. Overall.
Andre Johnson, underrated. Just a long career, consistent.
Yeah, I like Johnson.
14,000 receiving yards in his career. Tony Romo, I would say, is a very, very good analysis on CBS. I think he just signed with Fox. I'm not sure. But I don't know about Hall of Fame quarterback, though. D.E. Robert Mathis, great player. 123 career sacks.
Yeah, that's money.
Ranks 27th in NFL history. Crazy.
Wow.
I think he's like top 2 in fumbles.
Yeah,
Is
but
he actually?
Him and Freeney combined, they're both I think 1 and 2.
dude, but to be in the top
That's
27
tough. Yeah, that's tough.
in sacks, it's crazy. Wide receiver Steve Smith, one of my favorite players.
Love Steve.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Ware, just dominant off the edge.
What more can you say?
And then Vince Wilfork, one of the biggest.
That man is a mammoth.
Dude.
Hall of Fame for eating the most cheeseburgers.
I've seen Vince Wilfork kick a...
The man who made
field goal.
buffets famous.
So what are we doing here? We picking 4?
Yeah, so if you had to pick 4 players to be in the Hall of Fame next year, I don't know, I forgot how many. I wonder if it says.
So there's technically no actual official rule, but it's kind of like an unwritten rule. They only accept about 4 to 8 a year.
Okay.
But these are all first-year candidates. There's still people like Jared Allen, other people like that still have a chance. Reggie Wayne is one of them too.
And then they typically pick 2 people that are old, like they have been on the list for a while. So they typically, I think, take 2 of them. Like last year it was Drew Pearson and someone else.
Maybe we do. You guys want to do like 3 on the first-year candidates and 2 on the vets? They actually have the vets listed below.
Oh, the
like
vets
that.
are down here.
Yeah.
So should we do 2 down there and then 3 up here? You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm up for anything. I just, whatever you guys want.
All right. Who wants to kick it off first?
Me.
All right.
Wow.
Guaranteed. Steve Smith.
Yep.
Is a must.
Love it.
Of course, I'm going to vote for him, but I think he deserves it anyway. Robert Mathis.
Okay.
Agreed.
My third one, boy. God, I want to pick Hester, but there's someone more deserving.
All right, dude. I was kind of thinking that.
Yeah.
It's down to Ware and Andre Johnson for me. I got to go Ware.
Yeah.
I like Ware. Can I get my bottom ones, or do you want to do that later? after the first.
Throw your
set.
bets in there, man.
Yeah.
Let me get it over with. This is the second year guys, or veterans we call them.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Richard
Oh
Seymour.
boy. Look at
Jared
this
Allen,
list.
Rondé Barber. I wish we had some statistics.
Torrey Holt's
But
probably been on there longer than some of these guys.
hey, I was a big Asante Samuel fan.
Yeah, he's nice.
Hey, shout out his son making it to the NFL.
I gotta go. Oh boy.
Reggie Wayne.
I love Reggie. But Torrey's probably been on there longer. He retired.
Richard Seymour's pretty good.
I'm gonna go Torrey Holt and Rondé Barber.
Barber.
Hey.
We like that.
We like the Barber last name in Minnesota, folks.
We do.
Hey, side tangent.
Yep.
Y'all heard about what Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce said about Chris Carter and Randy Moss? That they're a better duel.
Really?
It's so not even.
It's
close to
not
that,
even.
but-
They're not even in the
Like,
same fucking realm, bro.
Yeah, like
Not on the same field. It's okay though.
just
Yeah.
a publicity stunt. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, cut from the same cloth.
Type shit.
God.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's name has come up twice now. On this
But you
show.
said Torrey Holt and who?
We can't have that.
That's an L.
Rondé.
You
Wasn't
said
for
Torrey
me either
and
time.
Rondé Barber.
I said Torrey and Rondé.
All right, Paul.
Okay.
Big Rondé fan.
I guess I'll go next. We'll just go from
Sure.
Go down
right
the
to
line, man.
left.
Go down the line.
So for me, I respect to Chad Greenway. I didn't think that he would be, even
I
like
didn't
his,
either. I didn't either.
because he's a 2-time Pro Bowl selection. He did get a lot of tackles. I don't
He
know.
was just slim pickings.
Yeah, I mean,
slim
Kind of
pickings.
seems like it might have been.
Hey, but shout out Chad Greenway. He was a very solid
Yeah.
linebacker.
Yeah.
My picks would be, if we're doing 3, be the same as Bryson: DeMarcus Ware, Steve Smith, and Robert Mathis. My next closest would probably be Andre Johnson as well.
Okay.
Wow.
And then for the veterans, I'm a homer, so I'm going Jared Allen. He's just up there.
He was fun, dude.
Dude, his
He was
sack
fun.
number is crazy.
Crazy for the
He
law.
should have broke the record. I mean, Michael Strahan's fake record is still there because Brett Favre fell down for him. But, dude, Jared Allen, crazy.
He is crazy.
And then if I was to pick another person, even though, you know what, I'm not gonna pick him just because he said what he said. Or I don't know if it was Isaac Bruce that said, I don't remember, but Rondé Barber. I'm picking Rondé Barber as well.
Hometown.
So Jared
I like that a
Allen
lot.
and Rondé Barber.
I thought you were gonna go Reggie on that. Low key.
I wanted to, but
God, he's up there.
yeah,
Okay,
it's hard.
I'm gonna have to go on this. We're gonna go. Definitely go down. We're gonna go Andre Johnson for the first one.
Ooh.
Love that guy. Tony Romo also, just from the standpoint of what he's done off the field too. Like, I don't know, he's a great commentator. I know you can't factor that in, but Tony Romo is a beautiful football mind. Throw him in for the QBs. You know, he got his job taken from him from Dak. He was crying on live television.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. All right, I'm not though. And then also Steve Smith for number 3. So Smith, Romo, Johnson.
Wow.
Wow.
Kai, you have a problem?
Dude, so.
Hold on, Kai. I got 2 more, buddy.
Yeah,
So
let Rick finish.
we got the vets too, and we're gonna go with.
I'm riled up.
We're gonna go Reggie Wayne for sure. I love Reggie Wayne.
I love it.
I love Reggie Wayne. It's between Rondé Barber, Jared Allen, and I'm gonna go with just because I'm not trying to ride tip over here with these boys. I'm gonna go Jared Allen.
So you're writing his tip. What is wrong with you?
He did that. Jared
Yeah.
Allen did that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He had like one of the best 3-4 year stretches that a DN has ever had in the league.
One of the greatest trades in Vikings history.
God, I hate Minnesota.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
All right, Kai.
Yeah, Kai.
Here we go.
This is just my I think there are 2 in the new ones, like in the first year candidates, that should be hands down, no questions asked, first ballot Hall of Famers. That's Devin Hester and DeMarcus Ware. Like
Devin Hester.
Devin Hester,
I'm not mad at it.
dude. Again, like the best returner of all time. Like
I agree.
Yeah, but
He-
first ballot.
First ballot?
first ballot.
Look,
dude.
man, we
I just
get
like,
3
first
votes.
ballot.
Let him
Dude,
vote.
Dude, no,
Here's
no,
the thing. He's going
debate.
in as a returner though. He's going in as if he's going in as a wide receiver.
We lost
it's
Ray.
holistic, like it's a whole different conversation. To go in as a returner though, like he's first ballot. There's no questions asked. he has the most touchdowns out of all returns combined. It's not even close. The most return yards, I believe, are pretty close. He's third in punt return yards, 11th in kick return yards. Total yards, he's 8th, so he's top 10. But he's the all-time touchdown leader and the all-time punt return touchdown leader with 15, I believe, or 14 punts, 19 total. He's the best to ever do it when it comes to the return game. So I think that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, for punts, yes.
Kai, let me add to your case. Super Bowl, Devin Hester versus Indy. First play of the game to the house.
To the freaking house.
Yep.
I cried.
Again, everyone knew what was coming. I think he was a rookie or maybe his second year.
Yeah.
Everyone knew what to expect, and he still did it.
Dude,
everyone in the world.
And it was raining.
Still did
So,
it. Yeah,
Slippery ball.
Man.
So I agree that he should be a Hall of Famer. I just don't agree that he should be first ballot.
Not yet. I was actually going to put him in the top 5 if we did a straight 5 there on the new guys.
No,
but
for straight up.
3, I had to narrow it down.
Yeah, like if I had a top 5 list of the new guys, he'd be on my top 5.
I like that he mixed it up.
Like, when it comes to if it comes to wide receiver, I think it's a whole different conversation. I don't even know if he gets in. But specifically as a returner, the stats he has in the return game all time, I just, no offense to Andre Johnson and Anquan Bolden, it's just they don't have the same accolades and they don't have the same, Devin Hester changed that position.
So wait, so who were your 3?
So my first 2, for me, my 2 no-brainers, absolutely, DeMarcus Ware and Devin Hester.
DeMarcus Ware is
The one I'm going to do right after that,
Will Ford.
It's tough. I don't, I like what Riggs said about Tony Romo past that, because what people always forget about Tony Romo, yes, does his playoff record suck 100%, but he's undrafted, right? That's impressive. But my third one is going to be Steve Smith. His stats, his accolades, he's up there. I like him better than Andre Johnson, though I am an Andre Johnson fan. Just Steve Smith did more. Yeah.
So you're going honorable mention on Romo.
You had a good point there, man. He's a good commentator, though I think Eli and Peyton doing Sunday Night Football will be better.
It would be fun.
Got him.
So
got him.
As far as the vets go, I got to go same as Rig. I'm biased here on this one. Jared Allen. That's just I grew up on him, and then Reggie Wayne. You gotta keep it. Reggie.
Shout out Reggie Wayne. Let's go.
I like that.
Yeah. So.
I like that.
Jared Allen was really bad though at the end of his career. Really bad. Everybody is.
He bounced around quite a bit.
He did. I think that gets in players' heads.
All right.
It's just hard, especially when you're older. It's very systems.
Actually, I'm gonna pull up Kai. Let me make him smaller on the screen. You don't deserve that much screen space, Kai. Let's be honest.
Dude, check these out though. Whoa.
Dude, you look so sick in those AirPods.
You gotta check them out. They're not the pros yet, but
wow,
what a hunk.
Make me a little bigger so people can see the pods, man.
Dude, you make me want to kiss you.
You don't even gotta buy me dinner. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not gonna pull up the graphic for this. Just a few talking points. We have J.R. Smith enrolling at North Carolina A&T State and wants to join.
A&T, let's go.
That's what?
I think it's just A&T.
Is it
A&T,
same
bro.
shit.
Oh, self-serve.
Something like that.
Self-serve. I said self-serve.
A&T.
I have a typo in my notes, so.
He's going to Texas T-Mobile.
I used to have AT&T TV, so that shit's in my thing. Don't ever get it. Sorry. Anyways, he wants to join the Aggies golf team. So, what do you guys think of that?
I think it's super cool.
I think it's cool too. I think JR's just trying to party a little bit with the kids.
Dude, I hope he golfs with no shirt on. No shirt.
That'd be epic.
Yeah,
no
let
shirt.
him change the culture of golf.
Absolutely. Some sponsorship rolling in.
Is he cold at golf?
I don't know, but he's a shooter in basketball.
So I've actually, here's the thing.
Like
I've
hole in
actually, I've watched some videos because I was curious myself. He actually does have a good golf swing. Apparently, this isn't something new for him. I thought it was kind of a publicity stunt, but he's been playing golf for a long time. In 2014, he even said like one of his all-time goals is making the PGA Tour. So like that's where it's like going back to college. I see a lot of people like Stephen A. Smith, Kellerman, and Skip Bayless trying to make like big plays on. Oh, he's going back to. This isn't for college. It's a step for him to go towards the PGA. Like he's going for a liberal arts degree. Like this shit does. Like no offense, but it doesn't. That degree doesn't matter. Like he's going to play golf. It is cool that it's at North Carolina A&T and HBCU. So I think that's the big story here. But people are trying to play up this college thing. Like good for him. I love college. He doesn't need an education. That's why he's going for liberal arts.
Wow.
I love it.
I like that too.
I think he should have did this a lot earlier though. Once he cost LeBron a ring.
Bro. He was just stuck in the bubble.
Well, ever since the meme of LeBron, whatever the hell.
Bad, yeah.
Come on, buddy. It's time to go play golf.
Hey,
a little
shout
late.
out to him, though. I support JR.
Hey,
I do too. I love him.
Hey, I don't even want to give that much blame to JR on that, cause hey, George Hill, why the fuck aren't you making your free throws?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
fucking shot, man.
All right. And
That was a bad
next
finals.
small talking point is I guess LeBron has a contract from Jerry Jones that he has like pinned up on a wall. So what do you guys like think about the like hypothetical world of LeBron playing in the NFL?
I think with how big and athletic that dude is, we actually know he's fast. Unlike a Gable Stevenson to play linebacker,
Yeah.
I think he more qualifies for that world than say an athlete like that. But who knows? Maybe he would just get lit up because he is kind of a baby physically. But he might just do it for show and to get some points.
I think it's for sure for show. The dude's a freak. Let's be real. He steps up when he needs to. Okay, but let's not forget, back in high school, Cleveland days,
Akron.
young LeBron.
Akron.
Was he #1 in Cleveland?
Yeah.
4 or 5-star recruit overall. The kid can play. He can play football.
Was he a quarterback or
He did
wide
everything.
receiver? Yeah.
I think he played receiver, safety.
Oh.
Yep. He was
Everything.
recruited in football. You're telling them.
Yes.
Hot take on LeBron. Hot take on LeBron in the NFL today. If LeBron were to suit up for any team, he would be the best receiver in the league today if he suited up.
At 37 years old.
Bro, he is like 6'10", 285, chiseled from granite.
Capping.
4'3",
I love LeBron.
And a 44-inch vertical, dude. Come on.
Well,
Yeah.
dude, if he
That's the best guy.
if he had years to work on his craft of route running,
Which he
and
wouldn't.
dude, because you can't just
Bro,
go out
running
there and
a
just
straight
run
line.
No.
6'8" with a 40-inch vertical,
No.
bro.
I think
285.
Dude, I love LeBron. I think he'd be great, but just picking up a sport, I mean, guys can do it, but I don't think he's going to be elite.
Because
I think you got to make the shift a lot earlier.
If he would have just stuck with it or even came in like, prime time basketball, even mid-20s, I think he could have did it then. But we're heading into our 40s, my guy.
Yeah.
Football's not a
Coming
sport.
around
You
the
just
corner. You know what?
pick up.
Fuck it. LeBron would be the best in the league.
There's
Get some
only
claps.
there's only one Tom Brady.
Let's get some claps going here. Come on. Like,
Tom Brady. No, they said that
Dude.
about Joe Mauer too. He was getting recruited to play down in Florida for as a QB.
He was the #1 quarterback
Yeah.
in the nation.
And he had a great career for Minnesota. Beautifully. Where'd he go again? I thought he went to Florida.
No, high school.
Oh, Cretin-Durham Hall.
Cretin-Durham Hall. Yeah, them boys play.
Yeah, they do.
They do
They
play.
do actually.
Good history over there.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to them boys.
They got the rocks.
Kai,
what?
what happened to your video?
Am I back? No, I'm still gone.
Dude, I didn't even know you were in that picture. He's back there. Naked.
Oh, dude, he's on the rock.
Dude, he's floating over the water.
Dude, what?
That's crazy.
Kai.
I'm Matt Collick. And I'm Charles Guthrie. As the new director of athletics, Charles joins the
what is
University
this?
of Akron as an advocate for student athletes by helping provide positive experiences in competition and
Are
in
you
the
playing something,
classroom.
Kai?
His incredible energy and solid commitment to student success will be amazing assets as UA continues to reshape athletics into the future. We can't wait to keep up with Charles this year.
Visit GoZips.com to learn more.
I have no idea.
Go Zips, find a way.
Where that's playing from.
Football returns with the Hall of Fame game between the Cowboys and Steelers tonight in Canton.
That game serves as the NFL preseason official.
That was embarrassing. All right.
Dude, that was almost like this moment.
Can't wait till the edited version comes out.
Dude, I think we should keep the first. Like,
No. This is all a full show. I'm not. This is not gonna be. The full episode's gonna be raw. Like this is just part of the show.
Fans can box me if they have a problem with it.
Yeah, we will do one.
But, I mean, there's gonna be clip segments coming out of the talking points. I guess the last topic I have, I don't really like giving him the spotlight, but it's just it's something that's been talked about all summer long in
Rodgers.
the NFL.
Rodgers.
And Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers.
It came out that he actually thought that he was not gonna come back to Green Bay. He was expecting a Green Bay exit.
Yeah.
Jeopardy.
So, I think like everybody thought that. I did.
Yeah, he caved really, really fast. And then Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers put out this picture of like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen at the same time on their story.
Oh, God.
Super delusional, very naive, and a little bit narcissistic to think that they are the same thing as the Chicago Bulls of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
Right.
They're not even in the same realm.
No. They're not.
So
they're not even the best QB wide receiver duo in the NFL right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Who is?
My money's on Patty and Tyreek.
Well, the closest thing to Scotty and MJ in the NFL, if you want to talk about legacy, would be Brady and Gronk. I'm not talking about like right now play level Gronk.
Right, in terms of like rings, when it matters, all that.
A duel that's done it together, like that's probably the closest like.
Yeah, that's also a cocky thing to do when you had like a borderline meltdown. You were a Jeopardy host for a little while, Aaron. You did State Farm, didn't he? Some shit like that. And then he turned down an OTA where he could have made like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I think it was 100K. I think it was a
100K. It's like, and he's just like, nah. It's like, wow, dude.
It's kind of a flex though.
As much as I don't, Aaron Rodgers does not care about 100K.
And let's talk. Oh, Kai, your video is messing up.
Look, if they throw me 100K to come to a practice, I'm pitching a tent in the parking lot the night before.
100K and I'm doing whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, dude. And then they're giving him some power. And now he brings back Randall Cobb, washed. Wants Clay Matthews. It's like, what's going on? What's next? Jordy Nelson? You're gonna call like a Donald Driver or some shit?
Oh man, Jordy Nelson.
We're gonna call up Coon.
So, Aaron Rodgers' net worth is $120 million. He doesn't care about 100,000.
That's it.
Right. I mean, he does. It's pissing money for him, but even still, like most guys, especially. I mean. Look at it right now. He's a starting QB for them, but upcoming to this, nobody even knew. It's a big question mark. It's just not a good look as a leader. Like, you look like a prima donna.
I agree. I just don't think he clearly doesn't care. And if I'm Rodgers, I don't care either, dude. Like, with the amount of disrespect the Packers have given you your whole career, I'm not giving a shit for him. Like, draft him a receiver. Actually, don't. Keep drafting quarterbacks, please.
Why
couldn't he just actually leave then, like every other player does when they want to bounce, when they're elite? Shit, like they let Jimmy Butler do that in the NBA. He was playing with his hands in his pockets and shit.
I would have forced my way to San Francisco.
Just you know these guys can force their way out.
San Fran.
Oh, actually, I saw something interesting. So, kind of related, but so everyone wants to paint like LeBron and KD as like these snakes of the NBA, but in reality, Kawhi Leonard is everything that's wrong about the NBA, but the media doesn't say anything because he just doesn't say anything.
They never do.
Yeah, like Kawhi literally sat out, forced his way out of the team. Like,
Yeah, he's a pretty reserved player too, and he doesn't really put that energy on himself. But those other guys, they just like, can take heat like that.
You get paid to play.
How about his laugh?
Play.
Yeah, he always has like this very.
I don't
like,
even know where you sit now.
He has like a very like soft spoken. He's like, there's no issue with myself in the organization. The boss and I are.
The
fine.
robot. He's a
Yeah,
cyborg.
it's like,
What it do, baby?
He's like when he's at the golf trip with Tom Brady. He's like, oh, I'm just out here trying to have a good time with Tom. I don't want to get into any of the business. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's very like candid and like.
I think at a certain point when the camera's always on you, like they just have to condition themselves to have a different personality. Kai's agreeing now constantly.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah.
I know Kai. I know.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of would rather just talk to the rocks than Kai. Yeah, that's nice.
Look at them slippery rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, those are some nice
Yeah,
rocks,
that's
dude.
nice.
Not bad. It's
How do you get them stacked like that, Kai?
Yeah, they're wet. Like, where was the glue and shit? Or you just straight stacked them?
Rock making, bro, dude. Rock stacking. You learn that.
It's actually really
But the floor is open. That's all the talking points I've had. Right now we're at an hour and 30 minutes, so we've got a good showing.
Oh shit! Are we at an hour? And 30?
Yeah, like I
Time
think we
flies,
deserve.
we're having
Can we get
fun.
some claps here? We're
Love it.
getting into Joe Rogan experience, like, which means we got a lot of good content.
Let's go, baby.
We're better than that guy.
We are better.
That's what I'm saying.
Respect the Joe Rogan. Let's.
Yeah,
We
respect.
don't need
Rogan
to be better
experience is
than
legit.
anyone.
I'm better than that
We
guy.
can just be in our own lane doing good things. All right.
That's facts.
We
That's
can all
facts.
succeed. There's enough room on this
Yeah.
whole road for every car, baby.
Because Joe Rogan is like the king of the podcast world.
Someone's got to be the villain here. I'll be that guy.
Be that guy. Jesus.
All right. Yeah, get a picture of this. Like, what picture do you like of Kai more? We should put that on Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't want a picture with Kai.
Do you guys prefer the rocks or Kai?
Yeah, let's get
Am I still frozen?
Let's get a poll.
No, you're not frozen.
No.
Throw the double deuces, bro.
Yeah, those
Chuck it out.
Nah, dude, don't do it there. It looks horrible.
Where do you want to do it from?
Look at it on the fucking monitor. You're gonna get it up this screen?
Oh, I thought you wanted all of us in there.
No.
Self-serve.
Yeah, actually,
No, get the rock.
I low-key thought we
Oh,
were
you
all
want the
gonna
rocks?
do it.
Yeah, do a poll like as a joke.
You take it.
Jeez.
This kid. Are you kidding?
How
Are
do
you
not
kidding me?
understand- Did you understand what the fuck I
I'm not a
was saying?
photographer. I don't care.
Did you understand what I was saying?
I knew what you were saying. At first, I thought you were saying
Your
something else.
phone is right there. You have the straight shot.
Do I posted a fucking account?
He's right. I do.
Jeez.
I actually make the post secretly.
No, you don't.
He doesn't even have the
We
password.
barely even want to send you an invite.
That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
I don't want to hurt your feelings. All right, but so expect full shows. We're gonna try to drop them every Tuesday. We record Monday nights, and then we'll drop the clips throughout the week. That's the end of episode 2.
Share, like, subscribe. Tell your
Smash the
friends.
subscribe.
Tell your mom, your dad,
Tell your mom.
everybody.
Definitely tell your mom.
There's a
You made
new
it
show
this
in town,
far, I
baby.
love you.
No
We-
cat sports.
We are live on iHeartRadio. We are working to get live on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It should be working and running soon.
Hey, listen, guys. DM some questions, stuff you want to see, stuff you want us to talk about on Instagram. I'm on there, baby.
No Cap Sports
I'm on there.
_1.
In there like swimwear. Or if you're Anthony, in there like ass hair.
Okay.
Hairy ass.
All gas, no break.
I have a Manscaped. All right. Let's end this shit.
Oh, man.